Hello, and welcome to another episode of Voice of the Disabled, brought to you by Adapt of Chicago Productions. I'm Joel Margolis, your host, and with me today is Ms. Ruby Bradford, a resident of Chicago and an artist who is visiting with us today and who has brought with her some of her very interesting artwork. Ruby, I'd like you to tell us something about these various pictures that you brought. In this picture here, one figure is indeed very famous. That looks like Superman, correct?
Yes, he's a comic book character.
Right. And with Superman, who's with him?
The former President Barack Obama.
Barack Obama meeting with Superman.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a meeting here in Chicago?
I think it's displayed in Washington, D.C.
Okay. Do you have any idea what they talked about? I wonder.
Well, that's Fight for Truth and Justice in America Way.
Okay. So the two of them are meeting, and this picture shows that. Okay. Now, we have another picture here. Okay. And this looks also like Superman with Barack Obama, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And is this the Superman character played by the actor Christopher Reeves?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds very good indeed. Okay. And here we have a picture of Superman, I believe. Superman alone. Okay. And is this also Christopher Reeves?
They have different sides before Dean Cain. Christopher Reeve was the best actor at all time before he had tragic accident.
Before he had a tragic accident, okay?
Yes.
What kind of accident did Christopher Reeves have?
Riding a horse. Riding a horse.
Riding a horse? He
Yes.
fell off?
And broke his back, his neck.
Ah, so he was no longer able to play the Superman character?
He gave it up since the last Superman 4 was flopped, just the first two.
Okay, but he had played Superman for many years.
Yes, for decades.
For decades, okay.
Almost 43 years. Matter of fact, you've been the plastic.
Okay, and he was Superman in the movies?
Yes.
Okay.
After George Reeves.
After George Reeves.
And before Dean Cain.
Okay. Superman was also on television?
Yes, after the radio. And the comic book came out in 1938.
Oh, so we have a history of Superman related to these pictures. Superman started in the comic books?
Yes, by the late creators Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
Who created Superman?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
They were the illustrators
Yes.
who created Superman?
Yes.
Okay, that was first in the comic books.
Yes.
Okay. And then Superman went on to the radio?
Yes.
Okay.
TV.
And then on to television?
Yes.
Okay. Now, here we have what looks like a
Super Ruby look-alike actor Christopher Reeve.
look-alike of the Superman badge?
Yes, that's a logo look-alike.
Okay. This is the R rather than the S. Okay.
That's my late mom used to nickname me Super Ruby Bow.
Super Ruby.
Yes.
Okay. And here we have the badge as I believe it originally was the.
Courage.
Okay.
And make sure turn the back. Turn the back.
Okay. Oh, and on the back. Okay. So we have in this one picture, we start with the Superman badge, and then we go to the.
Not only for Super Ruby, for the late actor Christopher Reeve.
Okay. The Super Ruby badge.
Yes.
Ah, all right. I think we have it now. Okay. And as long as we have the Super Ruby badge, okay, we also have what looks like. Aha.
Super Ruby Cat.
This is Ruby Cat.
Yes.
Okay. And Ruby Cat is a creature of your imagination?
Yes, I used to call my mom a cat mom a long time ago.
Okay.
My mom liked dogs.
Okay. If Ruby Cat were a real person, do you think she would live here in Chicago?
She's already. I will explain to you in a few seconds.
Okay. What would you like to tell us about Ruby Cat?
That's my own idea. Because I did it before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I did one for the lighthouse way back, and we did the water tower.
Aha. So Ruby Cat has been a variety of places?
Yes, with Chicago Lighthouse.
Ruby Cat has been to the Chicago Lighthouse, the lighthouse for the blind?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I wonder if we have pictures of Ruby Cat. Ah.
At the Drake Hotel, that's behind the scenes with the English royal family visit. The
Okay.
Queen visited Chicago with her late husband, Prince Philip, 1959, and her older son, Prince Charles, 1977 to 1986, and his ex-wife, late Diana, Princess of Wales. She was the most beautiful royal princess of the world. She was a terrific.
It sounds like there's quite a bit of story behind these pictures, but in this picture, which we'll focus on for the moment, we have Ruby Cat at the Drake Hotel.
Yes.
Okay. And we have another picture here.
We're going to show Diana's Princess Suite before we show the Gold Coast.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we have that coming up right yet. Aha. Okay.
That's with the former president's suite.
This is the at the Drake Hotel.
Yes, that's named after the late Princess Diana suite on the 5th floor.
Aha, so this was formerly the presidential suite at
Yes.
the Drake Hotel.
That's when the English royal family stays, like Queen, Prince Charles.
And this is now the Princess Diana suite?
Yes.
Okay, named after Princess Diana.
Yes.
Okay. In honor of the royal family visiting Chicago?
The Queen, Prince Charles, and late Diana.
All three of them came
Yes.
to Chicago and stayed at the Drake Hotel?
Yes.
Aha.
For decades ago.
And in
And this-
honor of that visit, we have, okay, this is Ruby Cat.
Yes, at the Gold Coast when Diana toast spent 3 days in Chicago, 1996. From bottom of my heart, thank you, Chicago.
Okay. And,
And Marshall Fields.
all right. Now here we have Ruby Cat in front of the famous clock at what was
Marshall
Marshall
Fields.
Fields and is now Macy's.
Yes, it still
Okay.
be Marshall Fields Clark on the 7th floor at Walnut Room.
Okay. So Ruby Cat visited the Walnut Room also?
Yes, that's after Prince Charles visited Marshall Fields twice a long time ago, because they don't talk about him anymore as much they love Diana and Superman.
Okay. So Ruby Cat gets to a lot of places, it sounds like.
Once in a while, I
Okay.
miss Marshall Fields. It's not the same. My mom used to shop.
Okay, but
Is
Ruby
it-
Cat here is at the former Marshall Field.
Yes, they
Ah,
have a
that's great.
terrific clock.
All right, and here we have Ruby Cat in front of the Chicago skyline. Is that what?
Yes, that's a Windy City
Okay, and
at the lake.
Ruby Cat here is offering a greeting.
Just outside with the Drake Hotel
So
as the
Ruby Cat here is outside
Jonathan
the Drake
Hancock
Hotel.
building and 360 as the former Jonathan Hancock building. I visited there for after 18 years.
Okay, so Ruby Cat not only went to the Drake Hotel inside, but went outside and posed in front of the Chicago skyline.
Yes, I like the 360 better because it's not that cheap. I like the 94 the skylines.
Ruby Cat gets around a lot, doesn't she?
Yes, I've been going to Jonathan Hancock building for past 18 years
Okay.
on my
And-
birthday, and I don't usually celebrate my birthday.
Aha. But here,
That's the last Diana Suite, the Drake Hotel. That's where she stayed on the 5th floor.
this is Ruby Cat in
Yes.
the Diana Suite.
Yes,
Okay. So this is Ruby Cat inside the Diana Suite at
Yes.
the Drake Hotel.
yes.
Okay. And finally, we have, Ruby Cat. Now, where is Ruby Cat here?
In London, England, to visit. I never went to London for years.
Oh, so Ruby Cat, in your imagination, traveled to London.
Yes, I never went to London.
Okay, but Ruby Cat, in your imagination, traveled to London.
Yes,
And do we know where in London she is?
Big Ben, the double-decker bus, and a red telephone booth, and the English
Aha.
flags.
So here we have Ruby Cat, and in the background, or to the side, we have some features that are characteristic of London life. We have a double-decker bus, okay? And this is Big Ben, the
Yes.
tower.
Yes.
Okay. And Ruby Cat is standing there while visiting London.
I never went to London for years, just for temporary.
Okay, but Ruby Cat could travel there in your imagination.
Yes,
Aha, okay.
I've been visiting Cincinnati for a long time ago. Since
And are you about to give me yet more pictures?
that's a copy. That's the board trade.
Oh,
That's the copy.
now here Ruby Cat is at the board back in Chicago at the
Yes,
Board of
that's
Trade?
behind the scenes at the Prince Charles Green on LaSalle Street after the civil ceremony at the Day Center for his speech. They greeted Chicago, the Board of Trade, and the University of Chicago campus for the Royal Lunch.
But here Ruby Cat is at the Board of Trade.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Ruby Cat gets around a lot, doesn't she? Okay. And here we have yet
at the
another
University of Chicago.
one. Now, this is Ruby Cat at the University of Chicago.
Yes, for the Royal Luncheon since Prince Charles' visit after the Board of Trade.
Okay.
Degree with Chicago.
Do we know which building at the University of Chicago?
Ida Norbert Hall.
Ida Noyes Hall?
Yes,
Yeah, that's a
I've been visited there before.
Aha, you've been to Ida Noyes Hall. Yes. That's a well-known building at the University
Yes.
of Chicago. I was once a student there myself, okay? And this is Ruby Cat offering a toast
Yes,
while at the Ida Noyes Hall,
yes.
okay? Now, who do we have here? With two
Superman cats.
So this is the Chicago background, and Ruby Cat and Superman together.
Yes,
All right, so Ruby Cat not only travels, but meets some interesting and important people. This is Ruby Cat at the Marshall Field's big clock that's now
Yes.
Macy's.
yes.
Okay. So Ruby Cat went back downtown from the University of Chicago, it seems.
That's for a second visit in 1986 after Prince Charles
Aha, so
for the
Ruby
royal dinner.
Ruby Cat made a second visit to Marshall Field.
Yes,
Aha, okay.
for polo dinner and
And here,
at the University of Chicago campus.
This is Ruby's Cat at
Yes.
the University of Chicago
Yes.
campus.
Yes.
Okay. Ruby's Cat does a lot of traveling, doesn't she?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do we know which
After Prince Charles visited there.
This is after Prince Charles visited the University of
Yes.
Chicago. Okay. And these are some of the University
Yes.
of Chicago buildings?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. And what do we have on the back? Aha! Ruby's Cat.
The first version earlier.
Ruby's Cat in front of the Chicago skyline, the Windy City skyline.
Yes.
Aha, all right. Well, Ruby's Cat clearly does a lot of traveling, gets around a lot, and meets quite a few people, okay?
Okay.
But we should also focus some attention on you, Ruby, not
Yeah.
only on Ruby's Cat. Now, can we ask where were you born?
I was born in St. Bernard and I was raised in Bronzeville.
St. Bernard
Yes.
Hospital?
Yes.
Here in Chicago?
Yes.
Okay.
Next to Wendell Phillips High School. I missed that old neighborhood.
Okay. And you grew up in
Bronzeville.
Bronzeville, okay. And are you still living there?
It's not the same since we left 2-3 Lake Park, and we lived in South Shore for 25 years since 1996.
So you left Brownsville, okay,
At that,
and you moved to,
I set my mom's house on fire twice after I got my foot burned. About 3
Oh.
days.
you were in a fire?
Yeah, just my both my foot. I was a little girl.
Okay. Your right foot was burned in a fire?
Both.
Both feet were burned in a
Yes,
fire?
I
Oh,
refuse.
I'm sorry to hear that. But are you able to walk now, despite that?
Yes, that's before I've been diabetic a little while ago, for 4 years, but I'm trying to be very careful.
Aha, so in addition to everything else, you have to deal with the diabetes.
Yes, we'll discuss it in a second.
Okay. But despite the diabetes, you've kept on painting and drawing your pictures.
And exercise right and eat the right food.
Oh, and as a result of the diabetes, you're
Yeah, I
also
was
watching-
going blind for a few while ago before my 37th birthday, not long, because you had to eat carefully, not eat saying too much fried food and junk food. That's why don't go. My mom told me that still be moderation. Don't put too much salt and sugar.
So you have to watch what you eat as a
Yes,
result
this
of
is the regular
diabetes.
meals. And don't drink, that's why I end up drinking sugary pop. And this is the healthy meals we discussed a
my.
while back.
Gosh, we've got quite a picture here.
That was a while back.
And this is a picture of healthy food?
Yes,
Okay. Which you're
you
trying
had to
eat.
drink a lot of water besides pop.
Drinking a lot of
drink-
water. Okay.
Had to drink coffee sometimes, but you had to be very careful.
I
That's why I
understand.
use Splendor.
Okay. Ruby, you brought us so many pictures. You clearly are a very productive artist.
And remember I showed you the President Obama? They just started to finish the Obama's library. It's going to take a while to finish. And matter of fact, this is to promote the calendar. It's going to be a new Project Onward calendar look-alike with Dean Cain. And that's my artwork.
Okay, can we take a look at this here? All right. And these are photographs?
Yes, that's my mom's cousin, Stuart Tucker. I've been trying to tell you about it. That's my great cousin. And this is another one. There's going to be a new Project Onward calendar be coming out soon with new cats.
So in addition to painting, you're also working with photographs in a creative way.
Yes, that's a water tower from Chicago Lighthouse a while back.
So you're putting together groups of photographs.
Yes,
All right, so you're moving on to a new type of art.
that's Dean Cain, the Superman. I met him
Aha.
before.
Okay. Ruby, how old were you when you started doing art?
About almost 25 years ago, when my mom was alive, we used to live on Lake Park in Cottage Grove before we moved to South Shore about 25 years ago.
Oh, you used to live near Lake Park?
Yes, in Cottage Grove, the furniture company on the second floor, because after my mom had health issues.
I see. And it was at that time, about 25 years ago, that you got started doing art?
I did markers before I did acrylic paint. It took a lot of hard work. You had to take your time. As much as I love Superman, I already donated my artwork to Dean Cain.
Now, was there someone in your life who suggested that you do the art? Your mother?
My mom used to draw me Superboy and Superman. I was younger, and the bad kids tore it up.
Ah, oh dear. But you kept on drawing and painting nonetheless.
I used the colored pencil.
Now, oh, you used colored pencil?
Yes.
Okay. Have you also worked in paint as well as colored pencil?
That's later after I did the hard part, the bus paint. And this is the hard part. I got the cap of Germany, and you have to be very careful when you order it in Germany. This is very similar. It bought from Germany. It took years. It came out in 1997. I didn't have this the last time.
Uh-huh. But now you have a Superman cap.
Yes.
Okay, to go with other parts of Superman in your artwork. Okay, that's very good indeed. Okay. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we discussed about Illinois Able, and you have to be very careful when you sell your work. And don't increase your incomes to be back to back. You have to be very careful. You have to
Okay.
put Illinois Able in the future.
Now, where did you get the Superman
A
badge
long
on your
time
chest?
ago. A long time ago.
Did you buy it from
Yes,
someone?
on eBay.
On eBay, okay.
It
So-
took years to collect all the toys since my mother been gone too soon, and I just lost my great aunt Berta. You just see about this past summer.
Okay, and are you going to show us some more photos here?
This is, remember we showed a picture of my mom. That's my great aunt Berta. She just passed recently after Prince Philip.
Oh, so we have some pictures here
My,
of family members.
yes,
Okay.
that's Mickey Mouse. That's my mom and my great aunt Berta.
Now, since your mom has passed away, are you living with some other family now?
No, not in the moment.
Okay. Are you living on your own now?
Yeah, I'm trying to hang there, and my eyes are a little bit better now, and I just had my teeth pulled a while back.
So your eyes are a little bit better?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure that that's some good news indeed, and also probably something that helps you with your artwork, okay? Do you do most of your artwork at home, or do you go to a studio?
Sometimes, but you have to be careful when you sit on the floor. I just have massage.
Okay.
Once you get older, that's my great aunt Berta. That's
Your
my
great
mom's.
Aunt Berta.
That's
Is
my
she
mom's
still
aunt.
alive?
She died.
Oh, I'm
This-
sorry to hear that.
She was
No.
only 96.
96. Wow. Now, do you ever do any of your artwork at a studio or someone else's home?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It depends. We just sold my artwork recently, a lot.
You sold your artwork.
Yes.
To whom or to what?
Different customers, and like I told you before, you have to be careful. Don't increase your financial. You have to put it in on able. That's going to be a little bit tricky part.
You have to be careful how and where you sell your artwork.
Yes, and don't increase your incomes back to back.
Okay. Now, do you sell your artwork to yourself, or do you have someone help you with that?
Someone part your own work for way too long.
Who is it that helps you sell the artwork?
They have a staff. We give 50% the studio and 50% back to us.
Oh, so you sell the artwork through the organization called Project Onward?
Yes, it's nonprofit.
It's a not-for-profit. I believe Project Onward is located on the south side
At Bridgeport Arts Center.
at the Bridgeport Arts Center. I think that's on 35th Street.
Yes, and it's not easy riding the bus, and we have a pace issues. You have to call, make an appointment, and make a reservation because it's they don't have enough drivers. They come in late. It'd be hour and a half late. It doesn't make no sense. They don't have enough drivers. If they don't get there on time, that's on the drivers.
So getting to the Bridgeport Arts Center can be difficult.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
but,
I've been waiting for an hour and a half and take me home late.
Do you usually go to the Bridgeport Art Center at least once a month or more often, perhaps?
Twice or 3 days a week.
2 or 3 days a week. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. And when you go to the Bridgeport Art Center, you're working at Projects Onward?
Yes.
Okay.
They did not understand about partial ownership. I think it was a mistake because you have to be careful what you sell. Don't increase your incomes.
Okay.
Because
Now-
I will be, as a pop singer, that's not I want to do. I want to do something else besides art for a change. That's why I got to make my decision.
Oh, so you'd like to move beyond the artwork?
I will go to Superman fan and help out the volunteer, the Special Olympics, since until be safe enough again.
Okay.
I already got 2 COVID vaccination shots and flu shot. I'm beginning a booster shot.
All right. So you've been vaccinated, and you would like to participate in the Special Olympics?
Yes.
And so you
I
will.
used to do 400 walkways, sub-off row, and 50-meter run a long time ago.
Oh, so in addition to doing all your artwork,
you could
you're going to
see
be.
when my mom was there for me at the time. She'd been gone too soon.
I see.
Just like William and Harry missed their mom, since Prince Harry already split up with his father.
So in addition to your artwork, you'll participate in the Special Olympics, okay? And do you think you'll continue to do your artwork at Project Onward?
Just sometimes, but not all the time.
Not all the time.
Because you have to be careful what you spend.
Okay.
It'd be much better put it in on Able.
Okay.
Because we're not going to make that mistake again.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But I will go as a Superman fan, but don't do like I have been doing.
Okay. Now, at Project Onward, are there people there who help you with art supplies and things
Yes.
like?
It's
Okay.
not easy.
Okay. And does Project Onward have a staff, like a director, or?
Yes.
Okay. And
They've been doing it for a little while, but it's not going to be easy, I'm telling you. Matter of fact,
they've been doing that for a while, you say?
yes.
Okay.
From the Culture Center to Bridgeport.
Now, does Project Onward sometimes sell your artwork?
Yeah, just once in a while.
Okay, not
But you
very.
have to be careful what you spend.
Uh-huh. I understand. All right.
Just before we go, and I really appreciate it's been wonderful, it's been terrific, but I don't want you to end like my former therapist, Trevor Husky. That was a bad experience.
Well, I want to thank you for coming today and sharing so much of your life with us. We've seen a selection of your artwork and heard a great deal about your voyage through life, which clearly involves not only artistic creativity, but other ideas, such as going into the Special Olympics. I want to thank you for coming and spending so much time with us and sharing so much of yourself with us today, which I greatly appreciate, and I'm sure our viewers appreciate it.
I will have my own new website pretty soon, okay? We'll keep you posted.
Please keep us posted and tell us where that website is when you create it.
Thank
I
you very
want to
much.
thank all of you for joining us today in my conversation with Ruby Bradford, clearly an artist and a person of other skills as well. I'm Joel Margolis, your host, speaking for Voice of the Disabled, broadcast by CAN TV. I thank you for joining us today, and I hope you join us again here at Voice of the Disabled. Goodbye for now, but please do visit us again. Thank you.